Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the France Rugby Weekly Podcast, Episode 3. So, very exciting news. May not come as a surprise to most because of the difference in the team strength, but France has won Italy and means that we are going through to the quarterfinals, which is amazing, but we will be playing against South Africa, which is a very, very good team. And it will be quite a fun match to watch. But like the game before the World Cup, one of the prep games, most of you that know rugby probably saw how badly the the New Zealand team was beat by South Africa, and so that is slightly what worries me. It could be that that New Zealand wasn't on their best, and that New Zealand was just slacking, or it could be that South Africa is really good in that sense, where they beat such a major team who's won 3 World Cups so easily and by a lot of points too. I think it was 40. I'm not sure. I will check that later. But in other news, a lot of anticipation in the Argentina-Japan match. I know that's not really a part of France Rugby, as this podcast is only focusing on France Rugby, but I wanted to mention it because it was a really good game. In the end, well, pause here if you don't want to skip ahead. If you don't want to hear this. But Argentina did win the France Rugby, the World Cup game. So meaning that Argentina qualifies to the quarterfinals. I was going for Japan personally, but it is cool since Argentina did not make it to the quarterfinals last time and Japan did. So that's also pretty nice. In other news for France Rugby, Antoine Dupont, the halfback who has been injured, he's going to play the upcoming game, the quarterfinal game. Perfect time because South Africa is a very strong team, and the last 2 games have been, I don't want to say easy, but I want to say the past 2 games have been, he wasn't really needed in that sense. But yeah, that's about it. I think that if you're following rugby, and if you're watching this because you follow rugby, and even if you don't, it's good to know if you're just here because you support France. But this will be a very, very tough game, and I think what will be the outcome of the game will be something very important, of course. And if we win that, then we may go against either England or Fiji, depending on who wins that game. My personal opinion is that we'll probably go up against England, but looking at how the Fijians have been playing, just off topic for a second here, they have been like smashing the pool, and so if whoever comes out on top that game, if we come out on top, of course, and if we verse either of those teams, they will be good competition, I'm sure. If you disagree, that's fine too. But that concludes our podcast for today. Please, if you watch this, watch it all the way. It only makes sense because I've been looking at the analytics, and I've been looking at the view time average, and people are only watching for 30 seconds. So if you want to have full understanding about what's been happening with the France Rugby, you have to tune in those times. And also, speaking of which, I'm sorry I did not upload like yesterday where I was supposed to. It's just because I wanted to watch the games, because there was quite a lot going on in rugby yesterday. Not really France rugby, but just rugby in general, the World Cup. And so I just wanted to watch. So I said, okay, I'll do it on Monday. And then at least then I have some results that are not France rugby, but are still important. So thanks for watching, and I will be ending the video here. Peace.